guys, how have you been? Mekwaje. As in, guys, like for real, how have you been? Because I missed you. I genuinely missed you. I just didn't know how I was gonna come back. I don't know how you pick up yourself from certain beat and come back. But hey, let's talk. Okay, so today we're just gonna talk. I'm gonna rant. I don't know how long this video is gonna take me, but whatever the time, I honestly don't care because I need to let this out and I need to fill you in on where I've been and what I've been up to and what's cooking. Okay, Cindy? Okay, great. Hiya, so let's just dive right into the video. So I'm gonna talk about Mombasa. I went to Mombasa, by the way. I went to Mombasa in Nyali, went there to hang out with my fam. My fam, that means my bro and my friend. My mom sponsored us, by the way. Yeah, in case you are wondering. In case you're wondering. Yeah, so I went to Mombasa with my bro. We hung out. We had a good time. Imagine you were in Mombasa for like 5 days. I had never in my life stayed in Mombasa for that long. And it was bliss. Mazemi niliji enjoy. Maybe I'm going to insert some few clips. Uone, venye vitu zili go down kwa the beach, you know. Pisces, I love water. Like the ocean just calms me down. It makes me feel so, I don't know, it makes me feel grounded. It reminds me that I'm just like a small person in this whole world. Niache kuona kama my problems are 1,000,001 and there is nothing that I can do about it, you know. And I just love the ocean. By the way, the ocean is just so calming. So it was such an amazing stay. Our friend was hosting us. By the way, that's why we was able to stay there for quite a while. It's been amazing. It was amazing. I thank God for that opportunity to even go to Costo because it's like I really needed it. You see, like sometimes you don't know you need something until you actually do it or get it. And what your time as I badly needed it, and it was worthwhile. Sasa, wacha nirudi kutoka Mombasa. So nimerudi kutoka Mombasa. I'm supposed to resume work. I'm supposed to keep up with life in Nairobi. Sinajuanga tu wale wasi mnakaka Nairo. Lazima keep up because ukizuba utawachwa nyuma in terms of career, in terms of progress in life and that kind of stuff. So me, I left Mombasa, tukakuja hapa home. My bro got dressed for school, nikampeleka shule, and then I came back home, and now I'm like, now what? But nikiwa Mombasa, the last day, maze nilidump you. Okay, it was dumped. Anyway, so nikadampiwa tukiwa kwanza kwa airport. Actually, no, it was that morning. Was it that morning or that night? That morning tukiprepare kwenda. So mimi niko tu kwa airport nafikiria sasa narudi Nairobi kufanya nini, maisha ni ya nini. You know, like just crazy. But I thank God. So I'm just here to tell you that I'm no longer engaged. Like you guys, nimerudishwa kwa soko just like that. How crazy is that? I mean, 1 minute you could be someone's best friend and the other you could mean absolutely nothing. That just goes on to say that life is short and sometimes we put ourselves in spaces whereby we feel like there is nothing else going on for us besides for that one thing. And it's not right, even for you, even mentally, even like you have a career. I mean, you have a job, you have a family, you have life. I mean, you have other things going around you besides that one thing. And for me, that was my relationship. My relationship was like a god. I'm saying this with all the conviction. Like it was like a god to me. So I felt like if I lost my relationship, if I at any point my ex would leave me, I would crumble, I would die, or anything of that sort. So in that case, I did everything I could in my power to make sure the relationship is working, to make sure the relationship is okay. Okay, not to say that he wasn't doing his part. Of course, alikuwa anafanya part yake. But things did not work out. The relationship ended because I couldn't go on. We became toxic. to each other, rather for each other. We couldn't go on. We couldn't go on with the relationship. Personally, I didn't see the need of going on because, I was engaged, and then they were to come home in August and things like that. Like, shit was just getting so serious, and I needed to make a decision that is going to change my life. And for a fact, we broke up, and I am no longer engaged. I'm back in the market. By the way, if you want me, hit my DMs. Just like that. But anyway, this is just to say, please don't. My relationship broke up because of our personal issues. Kuna issues zingine, by the way, kwa relationship. Even if you keep praying and hoping and feeling like you keep praying and hoping and fasting and all the things, kuna vitu tu, by the way, hauwezi undo about a person, and that's exactly who they are, and there is nothing you can do about it. So that's what happened to my relationship. Our relationship per se, Elisha. And why am I saying my relationship was like a god? It was like a god because I really respected my relationship. I loved it. I had never been proposed before. This was the first guy in I did to a church, a guy who loves God, a guy who is born again, a guy who loves Christ, But sometimes you realize there is more to this human being than the spiritual being. You understand? I can't really get into the nitty-gritties of exactly what happened and the reason as to why. Just fill you in on everything else. I would love to, but out of sheer respect, him, out of the respect I have for him, and out of the respect I had for our relationship, I'd rather not our dirty laundry. So you guys just know the relationship is off. I'm back in the market, like Mazi. Back in the market. Yeah, so so number one reason why nimekuwa away is because the breakup really hit me so hard, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I mean, I'm safe for like 2 years. You made it exclusive. Everyone knew you're dating, including your pastors, your leaders, your church. It was big, and we had invested so much time, money, people, skills, kila kitu. We had invested a lot in that relationship, and for it to just kuisha too like that, it reminded me that as in by the life can take a turn. What right now I'm calling my ex-fiance an ex-fiance, like the other time I was here, nikiwaringia, I mean, life is just funny, and that's just life. So after I broke up with my ex, life was not the same. Everyone that I spoke to, they were like, when is the wedding? Everyone I spoke to were like, what's Popin? When are you guys calling us for Rorashio and stuff like that? So it's a whole storm when you've been in a relationship for quite some time and invested in people and all that. Now, trying to undo that is not the easiest of things. It's not the easiest of things. So, that's why by the way nimekuwa underwater. That's why I have not been able to hang out with you guys and talk to you about, and keep my promises in terms of creating content and sharing stuff and things like that. Because I even had to go for therapy, so that, okay, I'm still going for therapy, but it's important. It was important for me to do this, like for the healing process to happen. It's been close to a month, by the way. I think next week, mwezi itakuwa inaisha. Yeah, so it's been a whole, it's been tough. It's been tough. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, guys, your girl is in the market now. If you have a brother, cousin, I would have said baba ya mtu, lakini baba ya mtu kama ako 30 sawa. But no, we usini quote like you follow. Usini quote ndakati yo part kwanza. Geo story. But yeah, So Maze, I think to me, it took me, now that I'm talking to you about my relationship, it took me a while to just accept that imeisha. Okay, yeah, nilikuwa na feel sawa imeisha, hata inaweza enda huko sijui nini, but really unajua hii relationship tu ati boyfriend and girlfriend umeinvolve wazazi mazee haikuwa easy. But what I have learned, I remember I was ilifika mahali, I was like, God, like, how can you let this happen? In relationship, tuliomba. But then if I tell you how we met and how things, like, if I tell you how we began our relationship, hata unaweza question how things did not work out in the end. But I'm grateful to God because He protected me from something worse. It could have been worse. Unajua, I mean, break up na mtu and the first thing you do is go for therapy. So that just tells you the magnitude and the harm that the relationship caused to me, So I was in so much pain, and I kept asking God to live fast a whole month. So I was so angry at God, nilikuwa so mad at him, nilikuwa tu namkemea, namwambia, hey, mimi, hata I remember a friend of mine came home, alikuja kunivisit up after the whole mess happened. Akaniambia, just pray to God, just ask God to give you strength. Na mzee, ati mimi niongeleshe God after nimeomba nimefast hivyo vyote, unakuja kuniambia ati nikuje niambie God venye na feel sahi, si anaona heart yangu, he can see my heart. Mbona like hata staki, in fact nilimwambia usiniongeleshe about God sahi, usijaribu, because mimi nimemjamia, hata staki stories zake, and you won't believe that today, I think a month later, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, I don't know. Later, leo ndo nimekuja accept enyewe this thing. Like God was in the middle of it. Like God was in the middle of it and He let it end because it was ilikuwa a whole mess, and it's today that I accepted that God ananipenda bado, even though hiyo timing for those 2-3 weeks, a month, nilikuwa tu nimemignore. I'm like, hey, hata hii Bible nasoma ya nini, hata hizi readings zote zenye nimekuwa nikisoma nikifanya sijui nini, like, so it's today that I came to realize that all things happen for our own good and for those who are called according to His purpose. Unajua, like, kila kitu ina happeningi for a reason, and I know for sure alikuwa anani protect from something worse. This relationship could have been worse if we got to marriage venye ilikuwa, Now who wants to be in a marriage where una feel ni kama umeforsiwa, and no, like, I am just grateful to God that nimefika hiyo place sahi. But previously nilikuwa na feel like, God, hata wewe uko na jokes, like, how can you let something like that happen? Ati tumeomba tumefast, sasa hata watu wako, like, what am I going to tell your children? Ati we prayed and fasted, stayed pure and all these things, and relationship did not work out. Niko like, ni lesson gani hiyo unataka kunifunza? I'm like, maybe it wasn't for me. Nifunzo hiyo lesson, but for the person I was with. Unajua pia relationship wasn't exposed vitu mingi sana kwa watu from a relation. You don't know who you are until you're in a relationship with someone, and this someone is telling you stuff about you, and it gets very crazy. It exposes you. If you are an impatient person, your partner will be the first to know by the way you are so impatient. If you are a cheat, if you are a mess, if you are angry at life, relationship to itaku expose either way. So for me, if I can say kuna lesson nimelearn is that God is always in the middle of everything else. At the center of it all is Christ. That even though you're going through whatever you're going through, You know that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for your staff and your rod comforts me. You know, like even though nimepitia through this hard time, even though I have to go through this heartbreak, the Lord is with me. Like I'm going through it, but God akona mimi, hajaniacha. Haimanishi kuwa ati now that I'm in this valley of the shadow of death, God amenidump. No, the word says, because your staff and your rod, they comfort me, and that was so important for me to realize. I was like, God, how can you do this? And then my friend told me it could have been worse. I mean, I thought to myself, imagining a marriage, see, it's better a broken engagement than a broken marriage. Because marriage, melipa rurasho, me get in, me pata watoto labda, like, it would have been worse. So, that scripture, nilikuwa nasikiza hapa hivi kwa TV the other day, and someone was explaining it, and it made so much sense. That even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, your staff and your rod comfort me. Siko peke yangu kwa hii valley of onini, the valley of the shadow of death. Siko peke yangu. God akona mimi bado. And that was so profound. And up to that point, today, wakati nimepreachiwa, by the way, Reverend Julian Kula, Anita Kula, Reverend Julian Kula is such an amazing preacher. He was the one that was preaching. Hey, what was City Lighters? Hi! Yeah, so you guys, I mean, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, God is still with you in that valley of the shadow of death. And that was so profound for me to even just sit down, relax, and internalize those scriptures. So by then I was gutted, I was lost, I didn't know what to do. Like, nilikuwa so broken, I kept crying, my heart was so broken. And every time my friend told me niombe, kole wacho ujinga nomba nini we niombe, mimi sina nguvu ya kuomba. You know, like you cannot tell me to pray. Huyu Mungu mwenye nilikuwa na fast na pray, ndo bado nataka ndili fast je relationship yangu, akatuonyesha all these things that are going to happen. Unataka tena bado ni muombe. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm just telling you, this is so much conviction that it was really terrible. I was a hot mess. But here I am, alive, alert, and awake. And it's this week. Nataka nirudi kazi. I want to go back to work. But then I thank God for the job I have. Kwa sababu ningekuwa like this normal 9 to 5. By the way, I would be fired by now. I have not gone to work for like a month. Yani kutoka nitoke Mombasa, things just went south. But I am back on my feet. Reverend Kula ametuambia, shine your shine. And guess what? I feel like I'm free now. I can do everything I want. I can live my life. I can serve. Like, naweza fanya everything that I want to do. Not that nilikuwa nimefungwa. Okay, technically nilikuwa nimefungwa, but you know what I mean. I am going to let my shine shine. I am going to live my life a happy girl. I will stop being sad. In fact, I stopped being sad. I stopped feeling hurt. I forgive the human being. And now we are moving on, daddy. Honey. Kuna mde mwingine bedhe amekuwa kinegasa. I don't know what her name is. I think maybe I'll insert one of her clips so that you see her. Hey girls, you need to follow that babe. That babe will gas you up. But then I wake up in the morning and she's the first person I want to hear. Hata tu niende tu kwa Instagram yake, niende kwa story, nisikize tu kitu she has to tell me for the day, and then I get started. So yeah, honey. So we are going to get the money we said that we were going to get in this 2021. We are going to get everything that we ever said that we were going to get. We are going to create more content, okay? So just come with me on this new journey of singlehood. Hopefully tapata come to some real soon. Real soon, but you never know. I could be the girl who broke off her engagement and got married 6 months later. See, I said what I said. Yeah? I said what I said. So yeah, so basically that's what's up. I believe me or feeling on everything that has been going on. Yeah, you guys. So basically that's it. Any advice to anyone who has been broken before? Honey, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, because God's rod and staff will comfort you throughout these tough times. Okay. Hey, that's the only thing I can tell you. Also, shine your shine, okay? Don't let nobody come to sijui kukuharass, kukwambia oh you're not worthy, you're not beautiful, sijui kona macho kubwa, sijui your nose is crooked. Who cares? Who cares? If your nose is crooked, is it stopping you from breathing? Is it? If they feel like you're not beautiful, doesn't your mother think you're beautiful? Doesn't your father think that you're beautiful? You know? So like try and find joy even in the smallest of things. And this has been my mantra for quite a while. Besides taking a day at a time as my mantra, the other thing that I really love is that the small things are the big things. Imagine you won't believe what affirmations have been doing to me. Okay, what? I need to talk about this in another video, but you guys, you need to heal, you need to be whole, you need to be happy. Me, I'm telling you, the vibes I'm oozing these days. Oh, like I'm back to being myself. Like my wings are not clipped. You know what I mean? My wings are not clipped. I am not being sifinywe kwa kona anymore. Nikiambiwa, oh, you're being overconfident. Oh, you need to tone down. Oh, you're trying too hard. Come on, honey, you know. So like I feel so happy about all that. We have been let loose. That's all I can say. I've been let loose, and I'm so happy that I'm in this space to talk to you about it. How about you come to my journey? How about you join me in my new journey? How about you learn a thing or two? Kumbuka tuna learn, relearn and unlearn, sindio? Yeah, so this time tuna learn nini? Kukua patient, ku make the most out of the situations zenye tuko nazo, sindio? Yeah, so to square party tuko mad, we want to carry heart in our hearts. Kuna mtu aliniambia broken people, not broken people, sijui aliwaita aje. Akasema, you see these people who are usually so hurt. Okay, maybe let me say broken people, when are living in the past. They don't move away from the past. So I don't want to be that person who ati unabeba ex hapa, unabeba huyo mwingine, unabeba mama yako, unabeba brother yako, unabeba uncle yako, nyanya yako. No, I don't want to be that girl. I just want to be a happy human being. And if you know me, you know I'm positive vibes. You know I'm a happy soul. You know I'm excited. Akilo Luka, nini mbaya na Luka? Why is she barking so hard? Thank God I'm in Yamaza. Yeah, so you hear what I mean. So good vibes. We are chilling. We are gonna have fun. We're gonna shoot content that is awesome. Because the next video I'm gonna shoot, you guys are gonna love it, because watch out, because amazing and good stuff is coming, and I am ready to, if you have questions, you can ask. Just don't get personal, because I never even showed you who my boyfriend was. But whatever the case, whatever my ex-fiance was, so please don't get personal. It's okay. Don't msinitumie zile messages za wishi by the way. Aki msinitumie hizo. I am okay. Like, I'm saying this in all happiness. Like, niko sawa. I am happy. I know who I am. Kai, ati niko strong enough kusema I know who I am. You guys, it's been a journey. Like, I completely lost. Like, I completely lost a sense of who I am. You know, I completely lost a sense of who I am. I can genuinely say, well, acha nikwambie, negai, this far, it has been Ebenezer. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I've filled you in enough. If you have any content you'd like us to create, this is the time, honey. This is the time, okay? Yeah. Oh, by the way, my beautiful earrings are from kabisa kengine hapo hivyo Dubai. So wanazanga vitu poa poa za Masai. Hizi earrings niliziona tu nika fall in love. I love them so much. Na dress yangu nilibuy label. Sasa ni kuanza kuplug sasa. We are getting that money. We are collaborating with every brand now. Umesikia? Hey, don't back down. Don't back down. So me, I'm here. I wanted to shoot this video to fill you in on everything that has been happening. I wasn't okay the previous 1 month, but right now, niko sawa, niko ready, alive, alert, and awake to serve the good Lord, to live for Christ, to live the life that God wants me to live, and to be happy at all times because I'm such a ball of good energy. If you've hung out with me, you know I am saying the truth, okay? So that's all I want to be right now. That's all I want to be, and I want to be a best human for everyone around me. I want to be the best daughter, a good person, a good friend, a good sister to my brother, and that's what I'm focused on right now. And maybe a good girlfriend to soon to be my boyfriend. Yeah, so maybe we won't later on board, but I don't think anaweza penda, but hey. Anyway, naongea sana, hebu ninyamaze. So I hope you guys have been okay. I hope you've been great. Hebu tell me what's been popping in your life. Umekuwa ukifanya nini? Uliheartbreakiwa kama mimi? Uliheartbreakiwa kama mimi? Ama una move on na life? Na vitu kaa hizo. You know, niambie, let's talk. I mean, let's talk. This time we are talking. We are like tunaongea, unajua? Yeah, so I have to love you and leave you as usual. Enjoy this video. I hope you... Okay, I'll connect to your kulan hapo. But connect to your kulan, sindio, I think. Connect to your kulan. So I want to say that nakupenda sana. Keep watching my videos. More amazing content is coming. And God loves you. Imagine God loves you. Like, hakuna siku hata moja awai kuchukia. And you know what's funny? Even the Bible says, not even sin. Hata sin, hata dhambi, hata kama uliua mtu. Love ya God haiwezi kuwa separate na wewe. You know, even sin, hata malaika haiwezi kuseparate na love ya God. That's how deep and unconditional God's love is. Najua? So unapendwa mazi, unapendwa. Na kama kuna mtu anakuambia wewe si msupu, wewe ni muagli, sijui uko na so much, uko confident, sijui unajifanyanga, sijui nini. Kama mtu anakubullshit hivyo, mwambie akae uko chini, tunamweka under our feet na tunasonga, si ndio? Yeah, let's be good people, let's be amazing people, let's be the one wenye tunafarm others, tunakuwa kind and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Okay guys, so I have to love you and leave you. Hey, nimewambia hivi mara mbili. I have to love you and leave you, and I wish you all the best this life has to offer, and I love you so much. Like, thank you even for tuning into this video, and I think you are loved, you are amazing. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.